Welcome to BookJuice, where silence speaks louder than noise. Whether you're folding laundry, caught in traffic, or sitting with that weird feeling of what's the point of all this reflection is for you. Because today's book doesn't comfort, it confronts, and it does so without apology. Let me ask you something bold. What if life didn't have meaning unless you gave it one? The Stranger is one of those books that lingers, not because of what it says, but because of what it refuses to say. It follows Meursault, a French-Algerian man who lives like everything is muted. He doesn't cry at his mother's funeral. He doesn't pretend to care about love, ambition, or grief. He drifts through life detached, and for that, the world puts him on trial. Not for a crime, really, but for refusing to play by the emotional rules society expects. Camus doesn't give you warmth here. He gives you truth, stripped bare. No metaphors, no redemption arc, just a man who lives in the moment, not because he's enlightened, but because he sees no point in pretending. And that's the existential gut punch. You ever go through a day on autopilot? Where you're technically doing everything right, but nothing feels real? That's The Stranger. A mirror for those quiet moments when life feels functionally fine, but emotionally flat. Meursault isn't evil. He's just uninterested in faking feelings, in constructing purpose, in pretending life must have some grand pre-written meaning, and when the world demands that he conform, that he show guilt, faith, or remorse, he refuses. And that refusal is what seals his fate. Camus, through Meursault, introduces the idea of the absurd, the clash between our need for meaning and the universe's cold indifference. We want purpose, we want structure, we want closure. But the world, it just is. So the real question becomes, what do you do when the universe doesn't give you answers? You create your own. Or, like Meursault, you accept the void and keep walking. Here's where this book hits hard. Most of us live with a low-level fear that none of it means anything. So we cover it up with busyness, with belief, with roles, with noise. But The Stranger removes all of that. And it asks you, can you still live fully even without a script? Since we're all going to die, it's obvious that when and how don't matter. Meaning isn't something you're given, it's something you decide. And yes, we say it out loud, because it matters. Here's your reflection. What have you been clinging to, just to avoid facing the silence beneath it? What might happen if you stopped running from the question and started living through it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk existence, detachment, and the courage it takes to create your own meaning when no one hands it to you. If you've ever felt like life was whispering something you were afraid to hear, grab the book. Let it quiet everything so you can listen deeper. This is BookJuice, short reflections, deep impact.